Hello, everyone. My name is Glacial, and welcome to The Sims 4. I am going to be starting a new series. This is going to be a Rags to Riches series. Um, before the Businesses and Hobbies is released. So I'm releasing about 3 or 4 episodes before Hobbies and Businesses is coming out, and then I'll release about the same amount after it comes out. And this is our sim. Her name is Macy Call. Um, I basically just randomized her until I got a sim that I felt like looked alright, and then I went through and edited the outfits and stuff. But she is materialist or fabulously wealthy. She has the aspiration of fabulously wealthy. She's creative, materialistic, and neat. So I am basically going to be playing through with Macy. Did I say Marcy? Macy. Um, and we're going to be doing any way to make money from start to finish, essentially. Obviously, there's the very prominent ones where you paint and stuff like that. I am going to do painting, but I'm going to focus on a couple different ways to make money throughout the episodes. So, our first way of making money will probably be the juice making over in Horse Ranch. And then our second one will probably be the fizzing station from the Eco Lifestyle Pack. And then we might also do baking as well. So those would be more of the created items. And then the next episode we'll probably do performing arts. So playing the piano or something like that, as well as the baking and stuff on the side. But we'll focus on the music for that episode. And then gardening will be probably the third episode, and then we'll finish it off with the painting. Because again, everybody knows you can make money off of painting, so I want to focus on everything else before. But yeah, let's just get started. I want to show you her outfits. So she has obviously a yellow motif all throughout her outfits. I actually recorded this series once already, but my microphone was not being captured, so I had to make sure it's actually being captured this time, as well as I wanted to, I guess, redo it. But our last sim was pink focused, and I didn't want to redo that, so now we're doing yellow. So this is her everyday. Nice little outfit. I like these jeans a lot. Doesn't really go with her aesthetic, but I thought, you know what, why not? This is her formal wear. Don't think we're going to be wearing it very often, but you never know. Athletic, sleepwear, party wear. Again, very simple. Didn't want to go into too much depth. Swimwear, again, don't think we're going to see much of that. Hot weather, and then cold weather. So we are just going to get started. We're going to go into New Crests just because it's an empty lot, easy to start off in. And then I'll set my money to 0 and then we'll get started. Okay, so here we are. We are currently over here at this lot right here. It's a 20 by 15. I'll show you in Manage Worlds. We're right over here. We have our money set at 0. So, I mean, let's just get started. What we are going to start off with is probably just fishing. Let me turn down my game audio. It's a little loud. And so we're just going to start with fishing. Like I said, we can go right over here and start fishing while we wait for other things to spawn in to harvest or other collectibles. I don't really play on this side of Newcrest very often. I usually play on the other side, wherever it is. I don't think you can actually see it on this map. But yeah, I play on the other side of Newcrest, not this smaller town section of Newcrest. So I thought it would be kind of fun, especially with these aesthetic of houses. I like how they're like Victorian style almost. That one kind of looks like Bob and Eliza pancakes if it was nicer. But yeah, so we're just gonna start fishing while we wait for some things to spawn. And while we're fishing, I'm going to do the classic trick of putting down a piece of flooring and just making it a tiny home residential. I didn't really go through the specifics, but we are basically going to use any and all packs possible to make money. I'm not focusing on a singular pack here. I'm just going with what I know pack wise and playing with those. But yeah, so we're just going to start with a very simple lot. We'll make it nicer as we play, but obviously we don't have money. But now we will gain double skills, and hopefully we'll start catching some fish, and I'll be back whenever we do. Okay, so we practically spent the entire first day fishing. It is almost 8 o'clock now. We got a couple tetras, a minnow, perch, and a cichlid, as well as an apple, which is great because our first nectar can only be apples, and we can also use apples for the fizzing station as well. Looks like we're about to catch something, actually. Hold on. Nope. Did we? Nope. Okay. So we are just gonna go take care of our needs. Obviously, we are needing to use the restroom, which, is there a restroom over here? I actually don't know. Again, I don't play on this side of the map usually. I don't think so. Uh-oh. I don't really want to go outside of our designated map area. So maybe our first investment will be a bush, and then we'll go through and start collecting some collectibles. I also added a roof so that we can start planting our apples, because apples are only a fall season fruit, unfortunately. But we will place down... Oh wait, we don't have enough money. 55? I'm at 53. Are you serious? So I can't afford a bush, so I'm just going to continue fishing for a little bit longer. Hopefully we'll catch something pretty quick and start getting some fish, because let's just catch something. Hopefully we catch something real quick, because we really need to use the restroom and we don't have anything in this area. So okay, perfect. We got a minnow, which obviously isn't a bunch of money, but it is enough to get a bush at least. So let's just grab one of those real fast. And then hopefully someone has grilled. I haven't checked. And I love this werewolf bush because it doesn't have a bunch of flowers in it. It kind of just looks like a regular landscaping bush, which is nice. Anyway, that doesn't really matter, but let's go use the bush. Stop fishing, please, and go use the bush, because you need to. And then someone has cooked. Great. And it's good for 3 hours. So let's go use the bush and then grab some... What are these? Tacos? Plantains. I thought they were tacos. They kind of look like tacos. Okay, perfect. No! Oh. She was just cleaning. Okay. I thought she was gonna grill something. And while we are just waiting, might as well go plant the apple. And then we'll go around and collect all the harvestables in the area. So we didn't get much, but we did get this uncommon frog, which will be nice for now. And we're just going to breed it, hopefully to... Nope, we didn't get another rare, but that's fine. We'll keep these out just because we can constantly breed them. Let's extract some of these... Oh, nope. Extract these fossils. Got a $40 fossil, which will be nice. And a 15. Not a crazy amount. Got a snapdragon. We might just plant this for now. So that we can get a couple more plants going in this area. And then let's see what we get for this time capsule. We got a gunk. Okay, nothing too crazy. And then we'll use this treasure map whenever we have our next harvestable. Can we afford a bed? We might not be able to. No, the cheapest bed is 210. Okay, even the sleeping bags are not cheap enough just yet. Or not, we don't have enough money for just yet. So I think, honestly, we're doing all right with our needs. I might just go fishing until we get enough money for a bedroll, and then we will hopefully be tired by then and maybe get a little bit extra money for some of our other needs. Okay, we didn't get a bunch, but we did get a tetra, a bass, and perch, so hopefully that'll be good enough for a bed. And I mean, I might as well sell those kitchen upgrade parts. And then we also got another apple, which will be good for, again, our nectar making. So let's just set this down and go plant that. And then we can also breed our frogs. So let's do that again. Dang it, we only got another spotted leaf frog. Hopefully we can get 2 expensive frogs, because then we can really be making about $100 every 4, I think, hours you can breed these. But let's just, oh, I can't water it because it's out from under my roof. We need move objects on. Okay. Place that down. Water. Don't know why she looked so surprised at it. Our needs are suffering a bit. So let me get a bed. I'm just gonna get a bed rather than a sleeping bag, because we can get I mean, we might as well get this one. It's a little bit nicer, and it should get our sleeping need up a little bit better. Okay, we are practically fully rested. There's also this over here. 45 minutes until it's spoiled, so hopefully we can get over there before it does spoil. Because I think this will get our hunger up just a bit. I mean, it didn't do much. Oh no, she just... fine. Whatever. It's fine. And then once we're done grilling this, we're going to put this in your inventory, please, so that nobody else steals any. Thank you. Finish eating your grilled fruit, and then go use the restroom. And then we will just go around and collect all of our harvestables again. Luckily, it's raining right now, so we are just going to shower in the rain. And everything we got from our haul, let's just go back over here so we're covered from the rain. I say that as we're taking a shower in the rain. It's fine. Let's see what all we got. So we got another eggplant frog, peach, mysterious time capsule. Jeez. Fossil rock, mushrooms, strawberries, snapdragons. Ooh, some roses. Those will be useful, actually. So let's just multi-select. We won't need any of the other foods and fruit, so we're just gonna sell those. And we are just gonna plant some roses. Roses are useful mainly just because they are more expensive. So I guess today we'll also be getting a lot of our money from harvestables. Got another fossil. Sell the peach. And we'll sell this frog. And then we'll open this time capsule as well as breed our frogs. Because again, we are still trying to get... Oh, that one's better. And then Zombie Carl. Dang, 130. Okay, so we definitely have some good money to start getting some of the things we'll need for our needs. But we'll have her plant these roses real fast. Vlad? No, thank you. And once we plant these, I'll go into build mode and see what we can get. Okay, I think we are going to get a mini fridge just so we can put what we cooked in there so it doesn't go bad. And then we already have a toilet, so I think we can't really get a shower just yet because we need a wall to place it along. And it rains enough right now that we don't really need it. So honestly, I think this is all we really need right now. I think that's pretty good. We are gonna sleep while I put that in there. Hopefully Vlad doesn't bother us. It is storming outside. Did it just stop? Oh, I was gonna go shower in the rain again while we could. Okay, what needs do we need? Get some leftovers. And then, I mean, I guess you're kind of lonely, so maybe we should research these plants and get our gardening skill up a little bit so that we can start talking to the plants. Okay, we're now level 4, so we can start talking to our plants, which I also believe helps our social as well as their level. I'm not entirely sure about that, but it's better than nothing, because now we don't have to call someone over if we need to talk to them. And after this, I think we're just going to go do another round of collectibles until we can get enough money for the fizzing station as well as the nectar making station. Okay, so we went around and collected all of our harvestables. Again, we have that $100 frog, and this is probably the best one we have right now. Can we remove this from my favorites? How do I do that? I don't know. It's fine. So let's extract. Oh, there it is. Remove from favorites. Let's extract the fossils. See what we got. Ooh, a merely perfect preserved mustache. That's actually kind of funny. $100, which is good. And then another 100. Great. Got some mushrooms, strawberries, snapdragons. We have plenty of roses now, so we can just sell those. Can we just sell that plate? Let's see if we can. No. And then let's open this time capsule real fast. See what we get. We got Poppy. And then we'll also sell these frogs. And then we can breed these two. Heck yeah. Nope, never mind. Okay, so we're not doing too bad. We have 899, so we can actually get that shower. And that'll be practically all of our needs taken care of, which is nice that we've gotten it this quickly. I was kind of afraid. But now that we have all that we need, we don't really need to go around and get collectibles anymore. We just kind of have to wait until these plants are grown. And then I will be back whenever we can start harvesting these and start getting a lot more money from collectibles. I will be back and I will take care of our needs and stuff while we wait for these plants to grow. Okay, so we're now accumulating quite a bit of trash. So I think I have enough money to buy an outdoor dumpster from Eco Lifestyle, and we will start throwing our trash from our food into here, and then we can now dive for meals and deals in here. I'm mainly going to dive for deals. Hopefully we can get some good pieces of furniture and stuff, possibly like a stove that we can repair. And also we can get a better shower or toilet. Otherwise, we can just sell them and get some pretty good money for it. Oh, that was 0. I thought we were going to get something from it. Okay, and then... No. Oh, yeah, she's just going to throw it out. That's fine. I thought she was going to go get rid of it somehow. So let's continue diving for deals, and hopefully we can get something worth it. Okay, so we didn't get very much inventory-wise. Got a couple dyes and upgrade parts, which is pretty good. And then, let's see what we got. We got a large double bed, which... Can I... Thank you. See, this needs to be repaired, so it's just going to cost us more money than we have. And same with this table, so we're just going to sell it. These chairs, on the other hand, we might be able to use, but I think we're just going to sell them. So now we have a pretty decent amount of money. Even though our plants aren't fully grown, we can now get the fizzing station as well as the nectar making. So here's the nectar maker. We'll also get a nectar rack. And then the fizzing station. Okay, now we're pretty set up for the future. And I'm just going to take care of my needs and while we wait for these plants to grow. And once they do, we can start using the fizzing station as well as the nectar making. Okay, sweet. Our plants are fully grown now. Only took us like 4 days, which honestly isn't too bad. It's because we're in a tiny home. So we're gonna spray and water all our plants, and then we'll harvest them. And I think with the flowers we can make kombucha in the fizzing station, and then with the apples we can make nectar. Okay, let's load ingredients. And, oh, we can only do apples. That's fine. We'll just do 1 apple for the fizzing station. Because I don't know the turnout, if it'll be as good as nectar making. But let's craft nectar and do some apple nectar. These roses will be good for kind of extra money on the side. Yeah, $500, great. But let's make some nectar. Our first bottle. Let's see how it goes. Our fizzing station is now done. Let's see what we get from it. Hopefully it's a little bit better. Fizzy apple juice. Normal quality, sells for 4. Not great, but I do know with different fruits, it's also different qualities and as well as different prices. But I think for now, apple nectar will be great, and then I'll also use the rest of these apples for fizzing. But while we're waiting for this to happen, I guess we can just wait for our crops to grow again. Okay, for our second fizz, I loaded 3 apples, so let's see how many we get. Oh, we got a full crate of it, and that sells for 28. So I think the best money maker for us right now will be apple fizz. But I will continue making some nectar while we're at it. And honestly, I'm just gonna sell the dumpster and get a sink for us so we can start washing stuff. And I know that it will age better if it's in the basement, but I can't justify making a basement just yet, obviously, because it's gonna cost a lot. Actually, we might be able to have enough money to make one. Hold on. We don't need anything too big. And we'll just put a ladder down. Why don't you work? There we go. And we'll just go down, put it down in the basement. And we are just gonna shrink this down a little bit. We are a bit crowded, but I think we should be fine. Yeah, that works. Nope. Need to move the bed over more. So this should still be functional. We're still in tiny home, so I think we're gonna do pretty good. Let's just skip ahead a little bit while our plants grow. Okay, so it is now the next day and all of our harvestables are ready again. I honestly think it'll be a better investment in our time and money if we planted more apples now rather than later. So instead of using all these for fizz and nectar, I think I'm gonna plant just 4 more because I think they give 5 apples each. And we're just gonna plant these and hope that we can get just more money quicker from them, because right now they're the only fruit we can fizz as well as make nectar out of. And yeah, so I'm gonna skip ahead till we get either more plants or something more interesting happens. Okay, our plants are grown yet again, so we are just going to take care of them and harvest them and make some more nectar as well as fizz out of them. I'm mainly focusing on nectar now because they do take a while to age, so I'm just gonna do that and continue waiting for all our crops to grow. Okay, yet again, our plants are ready to harvest. I'm gonna take care of them, and I think honestly we might move our house to the basement. I've been sitting here watching this, and I think it would be for the best if we moved everything down and kept a roof over the plants and just basically lived in the basement, because I mean, we already have a basement and our nectar's already lightly aged, which is nice. So let's just craft these nectar real quick, and then we will just go into build mode and make some good use out of our basement. Okay, so we now have 10 nectars in our aging rack, and I'm basically gonna let those age, and I'm gonna use the rest of the apples for fizzing, and I'm just gonna go into build buy mode, and we are going to expand our basement a bit and see what we can do with it. Okay, so now we got a little shack going. I'm actually just gonna add some outdoor lighting out here. It's just like that, simple enough. And then we also have our greenhouse right here. I'm also going to add some lighting onto here. And I just did something really simple. Deleted all of our other plants. Just have apples growing now. And then as you come in, I'm actually gonna put another light here. We'll just do the simple saucer, nothing crazy. And then you come down into our house. Again, nothing crazy. I also need to buy a toilet because I got rid of our bush. But yeah, nothing too wild, just a simple little bed with our necessities. And actually, I'm gonna make a little tiny kitchen for us to use. We have plenty of money right now, but that's not from our collecting and of like nectar and stuff. That is simply from just the collectibles. And that's not the goal of today's episode. So I'm okay with spending money, especially because all this money is from collectibles and not our nectar making. So I'm honestly just gonna get a new fridge just because we can afford it. I really like this one. I like the colors it comes in. And yeah, I think that's pretty good. I don't know if we can get over there now. So let me just rearrange these a bit. I think that'll work. But yeah, it's simple, easy, nothing too crazy. And now we can make ourselves something to eat that is proper instead of quick meals, which is nice. So I'm just going to take care of our sim until we have more harvestables upstairs. And yeah. Okay, so our trees are all fully grown now. I can water with my tears? Sure. And we're just gonna harvest. Hopefully we get a good amount of fruit today. I just need to water the other tree. But yeah, I really like how this little greenhouse is. It's kind of fun. Oh, I didn't paint the inside of our hut here. I'll just do the same that we have downstairs. I'm actually going to move this over one tile so that... Oop, a little too far. So that it is even, because our trees are not even underneath this. Now they are. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna harvest all these, and then let's go make some nectar. Craft nectar. How many fit in here? 13. So let's make 3 nectar, and then the rest are going to go to our fizzing station, which we have 26. And that's after our nectar, so that's going to be really useful now that we have more apples. And we're also slowly leveling up our nectar creating skill, which is good. Okay, we have created all of our nectar. Although this entire thing is stocked now with 13 nectar. It says it's not aged yet, but we do have bottles in there that are aged and probably almost well aged. But a lightly aged bottle is already $114. And some of them are even poor quality. So we should be able to make some good money off of those. Let me eat real fast and then we'll start our fizzing station. I think 3 is what we decided on was a good amount. And this will level up our fizzing skill as well. Let's go pay our bills. What are they? Pay bills, 112. That's not too bad. This takes a second. Jeez. And instead of just selling it from my inventory, we're going to use the table, because then we can mark it up a little bit better. And it'll also help our social skill. But those are normal quality. Okay. Unknown color. Hang up. Okay, so I have been fizzing for a while, and for some reason it won't let me fizz anymore. It only gives me these 2 options, and I know I don't have enough money, but usually it's just grayed out. So we're just gonna sell what I have and hope that it's enough to make us some decent money to make a somewhat decent house. So I also have my nectar in here, so we're gonna just start a food sale and see how it goes. Okay, like 3 days later, we finally sold out everything. Honestly, we did make a good handful of money, but it wasn't from the fizzing or nectar. I mean, the nectar is definitely better than the fizzing station. I will definitely say that. But I don't think fizzing is the best way to go unless you want like a somewhat stable source of income without a job. Um, you would probably make a couple hundred per sale, and that was the most I could get, even at 300 markup right now. So, do I recommend it? No, not really. But if you wanted like this entrepreneur type vibe in your playthrough, definitely recommend it. Um, it is a lot of waiting around, especially for the fizzing station and stuff like that. But if you're into that, I can definitely see it being fun. But I also have been sitting here for almost 2 hours and I've only made like a lump sum of 14,000. So not entirely profitable, but I will say in total we did make a pretty good amount, but it was from a lot of the harvestables. So I recommend gardening over the fizzing station. But again, if you want that entrepreneur playthrough, it's definitely fun, and we can definitely see how it works with businesses and hobbies and see how that goes. But honestly, don't recommend it unless that's the type of playthrough you want. But I'm going to end it here. I hope you all enjoyed. I know this was a longer video, and I apologize for that. But I thought it was going to be a good profit, but it wasn't necessarily all there. So thank you all for watching. If you liked it, please leave a like, subscribe, all the fun things, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.